Focus on me? Okay, great. Hey guys, welcome to another weekly vlog. As I mentioned from the start, if you guys see that I miss a Monday night vlog video update on my life by 9 p.m., then I'll go ahead and I'll send the first 3 people $5 if you call me out on it. It keeps me accountable to making sure that I'm putting out content no matter what. If it's good, if it's bad, if it's ugly, if it's pretty, so I can get better at, keeping myself on a good habit about putting out content on YouTube. Speaking of videos, last week I mentioned that I was going ahead and writing down some of the different habits that I have got. Part of kind of learning about yourself is understanding that there might be habits that you've got that you don't even know that you're doing. One habit that I realized that I had was every time I'm picking up the phone at work, I'm taking like an incredibly large breath, like and smiling before I pick up the phone. The other thing that I wrote down that I noticed that I'd been doing is I have 2 alarms in the morning, one at 6 o'clock and one at 6:30. And they're both snoozed like 5 or 6 times in the morning. After a while of, hitting the snooze button, I think my phone just stops letting me know it's time to wake up. And then one more habit that I'll talk about is every time I went on a run or decided to go on a run, I stretched. When I first started running, I thought I could just get into it and be okay. Running wasn't, that big of a deal. But now I realize that, it's pretty high impact on your knees, your ankles, your feet, and having a good pair of shoes and a good stretch before you start really kind of loosens things up and keeps you safe. But this week I wanted to talk about peer pressure and the power that it holds. Alright, so peer pressure is what I really want to talk to you guys about this week. If you've ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, I personally love the show, and I'm so happy that it's actually on Netflix right now. Growing up, I never got to see the entire series. I just really liked the kind of the artwork and some of the writing behind the show. But Nickelodeon, the network that played the show, would 1, have tons of commercials, and 2, they never played the next episode that you wanted. I mean, they had Avatar: The Last Airbender all day long, but they never played it, 1, in order, and you never got to see the next episode, so you never got to know what happened. At least I didn't. But I wanted to talk about peer pressure and Prince Zuko from the show. Prince Zuko, kind of meet him in the first episode, and he is the Fire Nation prince. And I'm not gonna give away too much, but you know that he's been banished. And the only way that he can get back is by finding the Avatar. Now you guys are probably like, what does this have to do with, habit creation and habit goodness and things like that? When you're doing a habit, it's really important to have people around you to help you, to be a part of a community of people that kind of have the same mindset. Back in the day when people were part of tribes, and when you were part of the tribe, you did everything that your tribe did, and you got the benefits of being a part of that tribe, including reproduction, food gathering, tools. But if you were ever banished and you were ever out alone, you had a less chance for survival because you didn't have people around you to help you out. Habit creation's kind of got the same thing. A lot of times we go out and do things on our own and expect for things in our life to change. You go out and you do it alone without anybody's help. You're basically a lone wolf, away from a tribe, away from people who can probably help you do it better. Not on purpose. You're probably not doing it on purpose, but you're making your odds of survival decrease a lot. Just like Prince Zuko was taking out from his community, he had an incredibly hard time fulfilling his goals. And there's moments in the series where you see Zuko becomes part of a group, whether it's good or bad. If I'm part of a group that's out there working out every day, that has similar interests as I do, then I'm probably going to be more likely to take on the similar traits that they've got. Inversely, if I'm part of a group that doesn't care about, your health, your wellness, then I'm probably going to be the same as they are. Finding the group that fits you is going to be so much better for you in the future. For me, running is a big thing. I'm doing the Chicago Marathon 2020, hopefully. But, you know, I'm using an app called Nike Run Club. It's a club of people who show off where they're running, how long they're running, what their pace is like, how they felt. They even share pictures, and it keeps me encouraged to go out and to run my best and my hardest when I've got people who are running not alongside me physically, but alongside me in a community. You know, even if you aren't a part of a group, just like Prince Zuko was, I want you to go out and I want you to look for a group that might encourage you a little bit more in the things that you want to do. But don't just find a group that you want to be like. You want to be like these people, right? Find people that are like you that do that. You know, like don't just be like, yeah, I want to be like that incredible person that works out. Like me, like I'm a nerd, like big, huge time nerd. So I want to find people that have, you know, the working out abilities, but that are also nerdy, like that can talk about different things like that. Maybe there's somebody that's like got super competitive spirit and you love that. Maybe it's somebody who loves Jesus. I encourage you to make some friends and be a part of a community. And kind of like this, us talking is sort of my way to, you know, start building a community, finding people that are like me and want to do better with their life and want to be the person that they're trying to be. So, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope that all made sense. Be a part of a community when you can be, and if you're out there like a lone wolf, be really careful on falling back on some of your strategies that you're using to build better and effective habits. For myself, I need to be better, and I need to find some new groups of people to hang out with. It's harder with COVID-19, but I'm trying to build community here on YouTube and see if I can find other friends that like making videos, that like working out, especially because I love doing that stuff, but I'm also a nerd, so, you know, blame me. But it was good to see you guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.